Hey, welcome. Today, I am going to explore my light medium olive skin, warm leaning, and the bridge it needs to cross to make this shade by Bobbi Brown Slopes, described as a warm plum, make sense on my face. Now, I'm applying it here just over base makeup because I wanted you to see what I was dealing with here, what rabbit hole I had chosen to jump down. As you can see, the coolness of the blush is really bringing out all the veins and grayness in the lines on my face, etc. And I had some work to do. I had to really bring out the warmth of it all. And I really wanted to feel both the warmth and the cool. I just love playing with that contrast of them bringing out the best in each other. So I actually ended up just going back to base makeup and laying first the MAC Harmony blush. This isn't quite a contour or a bronzer, but it's nice warmth. And then I laid Slopes down over that. And then for a little cream warmth on my upper cheek, I used Chouquette by Westman Atelier. This was part of a like Christmas mini set or whatever. And then this is the overall look on my face. I decided to zhuzh a little more, add some liner onto my eyes. I pretty much use blush on my eyes at this point because they're so deep set and hooded. You can't really see much. And then this is the Lip IV Gloss Stain in Hydra Honey. Great line of stains. And then I needed to figure out brown or black mascara. And I opted for black, the Ilia mascara. I wanted to really bring out the coolness of the plum now that I had gotten so much warmth down on my face and really pop my eyes, even pop the plum from the blush that I had on my eyes as well. So I kind of like how it all came together. And then this is the CoverGirl Clean Lip stick in the shade Plum Isle. Great line, and it was a bit of a shock to have this much coolness on my face. Frankly, I wasn't sure I liked this, but in hindsight, I kind of do like that little pop of plum there. But I felt like I needed more brown. Brown is my safe word, and so my powder brown of choice is Maiden's Blush by RMS Beauty. On its own, it's kind of a blush bronzer, but going over other blushes for some reason, it just is more mid-tone, more brown on me. And then I just took a break, talked to my manager here a little bit, let the makeup sink in, and then opted to try the L'Oreal Hyaluron Lip Tint in the shade Nude Espresso, which I liked. I also really dig this whole look with that teal sweater I thrifted, and then this is with the Plum Isle on over that. It layers beautifully over stains. It does not disrupt them. And also, I would like to buy 100 more teal shirts and sweaters. So the next time I played with Slopes, I really wanted to get more out of my Elia Stick foundation. It is an olive shade. And then this is the new RMS concealer I got that is in olive. And then this is the Elia Stick in the shade Hickory, which is olive as well. I got a very thick layer down. I just was super curious how it would do. And then this is when I actually shot that video of me just getting the slopes down on my skin. So I was starting with slopes first that day. And I really, I don't know what got into me, but I thought, hey, I haven't used the shade, this red powder I have that I absolutely love by RMS Beauty called Sangria. And you know what? I'm going to slap it over this plum to create a dumpster fire, thinking maybe the red would bring out the red in the plum and kind of subdue the blue less or subdue it, which is crazy. As a former design student, that's crazy. But this is Sangria here. And I am applying it here like, I don't know, the crazy person I am. And it did change things. I mean, I think it's supposed to have a hint of berry in it, the sangria, but I really just don't need that much red on my face. It just doesn't make sense. And even if it did, I tend to need to lay down some kind of neutral pink under it or something to make red make sense for me. So, what's interesting is it took forever to blend it because it was just not right. And I wanted to add some brown or whatever, but I knew I was in pretty deep here. And after I had finished applying this, because of course it's all got to be even, I decided that I would use my safe word and put some Maiden's Blush on to kind of like bridge some kind of gap, and then also put some Chouquette on by Westman Atelier as well to kind of cream it up and round it out and bring some peach into it. And I think it wasn't bad. It was a little intense, but actually I really like a lot of blush on my face. I think I look better with a little more contrast and a little more in depth than less. And then also a shout out to Catrice Magic Eraser. It's gel to powder. I have very dry skin. I use this on the middle of my face and have been using it more towards the inner corners of my eyes and on my cheekbones. It really does not dry me out. I really like this stuff a lot. And then this is after I had everything laid down, maybe a couple hours, and I think I used Bamboo from the CoverGirl Clean Lip line. Just so many great nudes in that line. Highly recommend. It's very moisturizing, not too thick at all, very slippery, and then it just plays really well with stains. And I love mixing my colors. So I was pretty happy with this, actually. I don't think I would slap the sangria on slopes again, but hey, lessons learned, and it all worked out. And maybe the green I was wearing kind of brought it out more. So thank you for watching this. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And also, please let me know if you have any suggestions, any thoughts you might have for me about blending. And I would love to hear what your color challenges are in terms of your skin tone. And thank you so much.